Well, from July 1, purchases from overseas websites will incur a compulsory 10% tax, but is it all bad news?
Savvy shopaholic Jo Munro is here to give us the lowdown on all this. Jo, good morning.
Good morning.
Talk us through the changes that are being introduced. Yes.
Yes, currently, if you buy overseas, under $1,000, you don't pay GST, and most online shoppers know that. What's happening is they're taking away that exemption. So legislation has been put to Parliament last week to remove that exemption, which means that 10% GST will be applied to anything that's purchased overseas. And to make it interesting, they're asking those businesses overseas to collect the GST, the likes of eBay and Amazon and online sellers like ASOS, to collect the GST for the Australian government. And naturally, there's been a Senate inquiry and a few of these guys are up in arms.
All right, so there's going to be a Netflix tax too. See, Stan doesn't come with a tax, but Netflix does. What exactly is that?
So the Netflix tax, and also for apps and books and movies, anything that you buy that's digital will also come under this banner. So there will be a 10% GST on any of the apps and Netflix purchases, all of those things. So any subscription will have this GST added as well. So everything will go up 10%. And the Netflix tax is interesting. The government are expecting to make $350 million over 4 years. So they'll be very excited about that, I have no doubt.
Can we talk about eBay? That's one that was that hit the headlines yesterday. Yeah. This is going to be very hard to monitor, very hard to implement. eBay's already saying they're not even going to collect it. When you buy something on eBay, you're not paying eBay, you're paying an individual seller. And there are thousands upon thousands of them. So how's it going to work?
That's right. Well, this is the interesting thing. eBay have said, and this is eBay overseas, so not eBay in Australia, but eBay overseas have said they are not in the business of collecting tax. They're not a seller, they're a marketplace. So it's like us asking, Paddy's Market to collect tax for their sellers. It's different. They're just a place where you rent space to sell your wares. So what they've said is it's too complex. It's not the business that they're in. So what they'll do is just stop Australian buyers buying there if they have to collect GST, which isn't good news. However, most eBay sellers also have a .com or an e-commerce website, so you'll find that people will just be going to those smaller vendors because how this compliance is going to work is still really muddy. And even the Tax Institute have said it's, this bill can pass at the earliest next month and be implemented on 1 July, so that's 4 weeks later, and it's still really muddy about how that compliance will work. Only the big guys will be hit with it. All the little small sellers will still be able to operate, I imagine. So if you're shopping, I would say start your shopping in the next 8 weeks and purchase. But look, this is under the guise of protecting Australian retail. I don't think it's going to make that much difference to Australian retailers, quite frankly, because people buy for the variety you can buy overseas, rarely on price, or if it's price, it's a 50% discount. So adding 10% is not going to change the behaviour.
All right, really interesting stuff, Jo. And just before we go, just say you're the only woman in the world, probably the only person in the world who says tax with a smile on the face. Just say tax for us just once.
I'm sorry, I missed you.
Tax.
I missed what you said. Sorry, there's trams.
Slugging Australia.
Oh, GST.
We love that you make everything sound so happy and wonderful.
Just keep shopping.
Exactly. That's the bottom line. We love your work, Jo Munro. Thank you so much.